What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. This is Cooking with Darnell. I am cooking with Darnell, and you are cooking with Darnell. Today, I got something special for y'all. Something too special. We're making shrimp Alfredo from scratch. Everything from scratch. The pasta from scratch. The sauce from scratch. The shrimp I bought from the stove. But I still cooked it up. So what I started with right now, I just got 2 cups of flour, and I'm gonna make a little divot, a little hole, a little well, whatever you want to call it. You want to make that and drop 2 eggs in there. You're gonna do this. This is making the pasta. I should have started off with that. This is making a pasta. I didn't know this is how you make pasta until I actually looked it up and wanted to make pasta. So I just added some salt, a little olive oil, and start beating it up like you're beating eggs. Almost said kids, but I meant eggs. Just beat it up like you beat like you scrambling eggs or something, And I actually like to dump some of the flour into it as I go to make it hard or harder, give it some texture, and you just keep doing that until you form a ball of dough, almost like, yeah, it's gonna be, I don't know if I should call it dough, but it's pretty much dough. It's pasta dough. So you want to get that dough, you want to get that after you beat it enough where you can work it with your hands. It's not everywhere. You just get it and you start rolling it, beating it up, kneading it. Yeah, you kneading it. And you do that until you get a little ball that's gonna look quite like this, like Play-Doh, like clay. And you want to get that ball, and you want to get that ball to a nice round shape. Get a little plastic wrap, put it inside the plastic wrap, wrap it up, set it to the side for about 15 to 30 minutes. Me myself, I let it sit for about 30 minutes, because the more you let it sit, the harder it gets and the easier it is to cut it and roll it. So let that sit for 15 to 30. I told you I did 30, and this is 30 minutes later. I had to clean up a little bit because that was messy. But that's the best part of cooking. You can get messy. It's time to get messy again. So I just throw some flour on the counter so the dough won't stick when while I'm rolling it. Excuse me, I got a little sinuses, that Rona going on, but I ain't got that. It's just a little cold. And you want to roll it. Let me, get some flour on a rolling pin, and you just want to roll it out, flatten it up until you get like a nice little flat strip. But this is the workout portion, so man, your arms, if you skipped arm day, don't worry, this gonna get you nice and swole. You see that bicep? See that bicep right? Look, bicep. But yeah, I hope y'all doing alright during this, quarantine. If anybody need anything, just reach out in the comments. Let me know. You want me to cook something? Let me know. Make sure you like it and subscribe and comment. Right now it's time to focus on the sauce. And I know it look like I'm using a lot of butter, and I am. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I am using a lot of butter, but it calls for a lot of butter. So you want to use 2 pans, and just let the butter melt. I added the shrimp to the smaller one because I didn't know I had this much shrimp, but it's a lot of shrimp. It's like a handful, but I love a lot of shrimp. I hate going into restaurants and you can shrimp Alfredo or chicken Alfredo and they give you like 3 pieces or 4 pieces of shrimp. Like, come on, no, give me that good stuff. So I just added some garlic. Like, my garlic crusher is new. I like that. It's very easy, much easier than cutting garlic. But I just got 2 cloves of garlic, crushed it up, and put it in the shrimp. Added a little salt, which is probably the only salt that I added in this whole meal, because the cheese has a lot of salt in it already, and you don't want to overpower it. And for the other thing of butter, just stirred it up and added that little pint size pint-sized bottle of heavy whipping cream, and you want to whip that for about 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Just actually, you don't want to whip it. Just let it cook for about 5 minutes. Just let it cook for 5 minutes, and while you do that, just focus on this pasta. So I started to roll it, but then I was like, wait, I want it a little evener. And it's up to you, whatever you want to do. I really don't care how even it was, but I just wanted to make it look pretty for the camera. So I just cut off little edges, set that to the side. We still gonna use that. We're gonna use everything. And right now, it's the most important part. You want to add a little flour to this roll. You want to lightly roll. Lightly roll. Don't roll and press. Just roll. See that roll? It's nice. 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 Boom. We got it. Put it together and then cut. Your cut depends on how thick you want the pasta. I wanted mine linguine type thick, so that's what I did. You just want to cut. I don't know how many pieces this added up to, but it was a lot. It was enough for 3 people. It might not look like enough for 3 people, but it was. So I just cut it. I don't know why I didn't skip this part. Jesus. It is long. I might fast forward it. Psych, I'm not. This is what y'all got. And I told y'all we gonna use that those pieces that I cut out before, so we just gonna cut that, make it a little smaller. Yep. And yep. And after you do that, you just unravel all the pieces of pasta. Make sure nothing's stuck. Make sure it didn't stick to each other or stick to itself. And that's why you got the flour. The flour will make sure don't nothing stick. That's why you add the flour to the rolling pin, the counter, and you add a little flour on the pasta itself before you slightly roll it. Remember, don't roll and press your pasta because you won't have these nice strips that I got. And I got my pot of water boiling. I just added salt to that. Let me flip all these shrimps. Make sure they cook evenly on each side. It's been cooking for probably at least 5 minutes. Told you I want to let the butter and whipping cream, heavy whipping cream, cook for 5 minutes. And that's what I did. And you can see it right here. It's like nice bubbling. Get it, whip it real good. Right now I'm going to add more garlic to the Alfredo sauce, which is what I'm doing now. Just 2 cloves, I think I added. Yeah, just 2 solid cloves. That's enough for you, and it's enough for me. And then I added the good stuff. 2 cups of Parmesan cheese. And you want to stir that in. Now this is when you want to stir for about 5 minutes. Just make sure you stir it. Make sure it all mixed together. I'm also adding some parsley into the mix. Give it that little, that natural taste. I almost dropped that. And you want to stir. Told you, stir for 5 minutes and then keep it moving. Turned it down a little bit because it was doing a little hard bubble. All this you want to cook medium, except for the pasta. You want to have that on high. And speaking of pasta, it's time to dump the pasta. The pasta only will cook for about a solid 3 to 4 minutes tops. That's all I need. While I get my sous chef over there stirring that for me. Whipping it. Oh, pasta's done. Time to dump it. I like to get some of the water from the because it's nice. It's good water, salty. Just in case you need something to, if your pasta is too thick, if your cream is too thick, you add a little bit of that water, thin it out. But this was perfect. So it's time for me to dump I'm just stirring it in there and mixing it with the pasta, the Alfredo sauce. And it was delicious. And it smelled delicious. And it smelled like an Olive Garden. But I just mixed it all together. Time for me to dump these shrimp. I was trying to be careful here because I didn't want all the shrimp butter juice to dump into the pasta. So I just said forget it, and I started using my hands, dumping it all in there. I don't know why I didn't skip that part either, because it was just long. But the mix, y'all should hear this sound. It's that good. But now it's time to to plate. 3 people over here today, so I'm plate for 3. I told y'all it was enough for 3, enough shrimp for 3, enough shrimp for everybody, and voila! Right now you just got some great shrimp Alfredo from scratch. It'd be great date night thing to do, incorporate with you and your girl or you and your man, whoever you got. Look at that. It's something fun, something cool, something probably new to most people, because most people don't make their own pasta. Just added some more parsley on there, decorations, make it look nice. Added some more Parmesan on there, make it taste good and look nice, and voila, there you go. Make sure y'all like and comment and subscribe, and just keep coming back for more stuff, because I got more stuff. And let me go take this, and we got a little mess here. Look at that. So beautiful. So beautiful. Alright, catch y'all next time. Peace out.